Hey everyone, James Reeves, TFB TV here at Steyr in Austria. We are in the Knights Room. We are surrounded by historical Steyr firearms. Steyr rifles, of course, famous for their accuracy, for their precision, for their quality. In front of us, we have some of the newest Steyr rifles. This is from the Steyr SSG series of rifles. These are the modern sniper rifles manufactured by this company. I've got my friend Gundi with me, and he is going to walk us through what we're looking at. Gundi, please tell us about these rifles.
Yeah, thank you very much. So as you already mentioned, here we have our Steyr SSG series. So all our bolt action rifles have the prefix SSG for Scharfschützengewehr in German.
What does that mean?
Scharfschützengewehr means sniper rifle. So the sniper is the Scharfschütze and Gewehr is the gun, rifle, however you call it. So first of all, our SSG08 and its, let's say, bigger brother or bigger sister, whatever, the SSG08 A1, which is in principle the same rifle. They are based on the same system and on the same platform, meaning they have the same housing like all our hunting rifle also, the SM12 or the CL2s, but obviously they have a heavier barrel and they are available in 3 calibers, 308, 300 Win Mag and the 338 Lapua. Those rifles have a fixed caliber, so you buy it in one configuration and that's it. And then of course on all the Picatinny rails you can mount whatever you want. Folding stock, which folds to the left, which is, I think, quite unusual for the sniper rifles. But this was requested by our EKO Cobra, the special operation unit of the Austrian police. And they wanted it to be folding to the left because, you know, they usually come from down the roof, through the windows into a room. And so they said they need it this way because that's the way how they carry it.
Sure.
The rifle comes with the Steyr safety, which is a roller safety, fire, safe, and in the safe position you can load and unload the gun. And then the third position is the so-called locking position. The wheel is protected against unwanted rolling. The trigger is of course blocked and also the bolt handle. And everyone has a handbrake on the car, some use it, some don't. In this position you could also put the handle closer to the stock. So now it's very close there and nothing is in the way when you go through a bush or so. And the firing pin also gets out of the hole, so it's also mechanically blocked, so nothing can happen. So for transport, for example. Obviously everything adjustable on the rifle. It comes as you see it here, obviously except the scope. 20 more short Picatinny rail, muzzle brake for a QD suppressor, bipod, Picatinny rails, UIT rail at the bottom, 10-round magazine in the 308, 8-round magazine in the 300 Win Mag, and a 6-round synthetic magazine in the 338 Lapua. Normal pistol grip, foldable, cheek piece, butt plate, everything adjustable, and the rifle also has an integrated monopod at the buttstock. The SSG08 A1 is exactly the same. Let's put this on the side. The only difference is it has a long Picatinny rail, also 20 more, so for night vision, inline night vision, thermal vision, or whatever you want to mount on a modern rifle. It already comes with it. It has a dust cover, which you know from the AR style rifles, so the whole system is protected. Same buttstock as the SSG08, but on this rifle you can also extend the length of pull of the buttstock, so you can really put it to your need. You can also do it with spacers, but this of course is a quick change of the length of pull. So these are the SSG08s. Again here we have the name 08. That's the year of introduction. So they were introduced in 2008. So yes, they are modern, but they're not brand new. Brand new, or now already also 2 or 3 years old, is the SSG M1. And this is our multi-caliber rifle. So on this rifle, You can easily change the caliber or just switch the barrel on a field level, just with a standard tool, Torx, and then one of these hook drivers, the same which you use on the M4s. Yeah. What else is special about this rifle? This is available in 308, 6.5 Creedmoor, and 338 Lapua. And we're also working on some new calibers, because also here, of course, with being able to change the caliber, it makes much more sense to introduce more calibers, so people can play a little bit more with it.
Yeah. Same magazines?
More or less same magazine. So the magazine itself will be the same. So it's always based on the biggest system, which is the 338 Lapua, and then on the 308s to just have different inlays. The rifle is also available in 3 colors, very unusual for us. Usually we have 1 color on the sniper rifles only, but you can have it in black, in flat dark earth, or like this one in OD green.
What type of accuracy can I expect out of these rifles?
That's always hard to say, because the weakest point usually is behind the stock. So definitely sub more, of course. I would even say half more, but this really depends on the shooters and on all the circumstances.
Yeah, of course.
But I think, when we talk about Steyr, accuracy is not really an issue, because everyone knows our barrels are extremely accurate, also our systems. And the big advantage, of course, also out of our barrel production, of our cold hammer forging, is that they have an extremely long lifetime. So we are very well known of that, for that. So I have customers in Australia who really shoot a lot with their SSG08s, or even the standard hunting rifles, which are basically the same, just thinner barrels. They have 20,000 rounds, 30,000 rounds. And they called me and said, when do I have to change the barrel? And I then asked them, you still hit what you want to shoot? Yes. Well, then don't change it. Yeah?
Right.
And they're all really confused, because they say, okay, but on my beep.
Yeah, sure. Don't want to name any names, I get it.
After 5,000 or 6,000 rounds, I have to change the barrel. Said, well, shoot as long as you hit. One special thing about this is also the way of reloading the magazine. So we have steel magazines, and we have this low profile reloading, meaning you can load the magazine from the side. If I turn the rifle, you see on this side, it's open. So you can really put it in from the side. So very low profile.
Keep your head down.
Which is your head down and your sight on the target without moving the rifle, which I think is one of the most important things for the snipers. Safety, ambidextrous. Same safety like on the SSG08, but just that you can also operate it on the side. For every AR user.
Right, very familiar with that.
Very familiar. It has a case deflector, because it was also implemented in the Austrian army in the 338, and they use it for rapid shooting. The dust cover, like on the SSG08 A1, and in the 338, the magazine stays at the rear when the magazine is empty. So, because they're rapidly shooting, that they immediately notice, okay, my magazine is empty and I have to take the new one. So it has a bolt catch. Also here, the buttstock fully adjustable. This one folds to the right.
So why now does this one fold to the right?
Because this is usually the standard, and this is for the army.
I see.
And the army, they are
Cobra wants
soldiers.
this folded
The
left.
Cobra, they have it on their back, jump off the roof with their ropes.
As we all do,
all this stuff, yeah. But that's just how they wanted it, so we did it. So usually we do what our customers want.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Gundi, are these available in the United States?
They are, of course, available in the US, yeah. Come with an M-Lock forend, so also a lot of accessories, of course, in the US. This is, I would say, the Porsche under the sniper rifles.
Ooh. That's a big claim.
I think it's not a problem to claim that, yeah, on this rifle. It's really one of the best sniper rifles on the market, I would say. I see it because participating at some tenders, technically wise, we are always in the very, very top.
Well, if this is like the Porsche of sniper rifles, is it priced like the Porsche of sniper rifles? Probably
Well,
so, huh? It's gonna be.
we're not the cheapest. That's not what we stand for. I mean, quality costs money.
Sure.
But if you now look in the military way, also on our other rifles, yes, we're not the cheapest buying the products. But if you look at the whole lifetime of the rifles, because you have them so long and the maintenance costs are so low, the lifetime costs, then it's cheap again.
Right, sure. I understand that completely. Talk to me about the trigger.
Well, trigger, two-stage trigger, adjustable in length. So you can, of course, also the trigger pull is adjustable, but it's adjustable in length. So without gloves, this was, of course, very important for the Austrian army. You know, we're always up in the mountains, snow, and sometimes it
screw
also
that.
gets quite hot in Austria. So very nice trigger.
This also features the F9 coating, correct?
No,
Okay, I'm an idiot.
this not, because then we would not be allowed to export it.
Oh,
There is a
okay.
version for the Austrian army. This has the F9 coating.
Got it. See, you see, I wasn't totally off base. I knew
yeah,
that there was
yeah,
one that had an F9 coating. What is the F9 coating that you
F9
can export?
The F9 coating is IR absorbing. So this is, we can export it, but we need an extra export license just for the coating. So that's why we said, no, it makes no sense for us. If the customer wants it, you can paint it on your own. If you get the coating, it's available from Cerakote. So we will
In the U.S.?
in the US, yeah.
So, okay, I theoretically, if I was, do you know what a cloner is?
No.
Okay, that's good for you because they're actually kind of like gun perverts. They're deviants out there. These are guys that obsess over, like, I'm going to clone this particular unit's particular rifle, and they want the optic, and they want the trigger, and they want the stock, and they want it to be exactly the same. So if theoretically you were an Austria boo, and you wanted to have the exact, what units using the F9 coated?
The Jagdkommando.
Yeah, you want to have the Jagdkommando sniper rifle, then you could get F9 from Cerakote in the U.S.?
Correct.
And then you could just do it yourself, I suppose.
If they sell it on
want.
the civilian market, yes.
Yeah, yeah. If you just wanted to go nuts and do a Jagdkommando clone, then you could do it. Gundi, is there anything else that I need to know about these rifles?
Probably the buttstock, the adjusting of the buttstock. So at the SSG M1, it's all spring loaded. So in the prone position, you can adjust it. Also length of pull. You have to open it. Then it really goes out, spring loaded. Butt plate in height, but if you open it a little bit further, you can also fix it for an encountered shot. 30 more top rail with the forend, of course, extremely long. M-lock all around, 3, 6, 9 o'clock. You have a little barricade stop here in the front. Over this, or let's say instead of this Picatinny rail, there's also an aftermarket Arca rail available for it, which you can just easily mount with these three screws over it. And then you have another barricade stop on it. Usually it comes with the AC Ultra muzzle brake. This is now a special Brügger and Tomet muzzle brake because this is one of our R&D rifles where we test different stuff on it. So yeah, that's it.
What is the best caliber? If I'm going to get a caliber to shoot out of this, what do you think for this platform is best?
Well, as it was designed for, and the first caliber was the 338 Lapua. So
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Yeah. So this is just the caliber the rifle is designed for. Of course, we can offer it in the 308, but you have quite a big system, yeah, for a 308. But for training or just to be versatile, it makes sense. But if I would buy it, I would definitely go for the 338 Lapua.
That's exactly where I was kind of driving you towards, because if you've got a platform that will accommodate 338, then Gundi, do you have a lot of trigger time behind this gun?
Actually, yes, I do. On the sniper rifles, much more than on the assault rifle. On the pistols, I was also next to being in sales, I was product manager for the sniper rifles. So I can also tell you that there will be something very nice coming out in about 1.5 years.
1.5 years?
Yes.
You're going to make them wait that long? You can't even give us a hint?
Get this to train and then get the real stuff.
Okay, so we'll find out in 1.5 years. Everyone, mark your calendars at home. Gundy, thank you so much for speaking with me about
You're
these
welcome.
rifles. Guys, thanks so much for watching. We're bringing you a lot more content from Steyr.